The Irish Terrier is one of the oldest terrier breeds, probably bred around 2000 years ago. Dogs were used as hunters for small quadrupeds, rat catchers and messengers. Nowadays, they are becoming more and more companions. Courageous, stubborn, often quick-tempered and capricious, they, nevertheless, get along well with the household, treat children tenderly. Dangerous for pets. The Irish Terrier, both in appearance and in character and temperament, is a typical representative of the terrier group. He is temperamental, brave, unsurpassed fighter with small predators, hardy and intelligent. To all this, he also loves water, forest and is an excellent companion in various walks. Due to these properties, it is used in hunting as a dog looking for a wounded animal and as a hound, as well as for searching for and feeding wounded animals, but unfortunately, most Irish Terriers from that relatively small population bred on the continent serve as indoor and guard dogs. Irish Terrier has never been subjected to the vagaries of fashion and therefore has retained its good natural properties. From its name it is obvious that it comes from Ireland. Back in the first half of the last century, he was bred there in its purest form. Highlights and interesting facts. Irish Terriers have been serving and helping people in various areas of life for centuries. These dogs were of great use even during wars. So, during the First World War, these terriers were part of the British Army. They bravely overcame all military difficulties on a par with people, sometimes saved the lives of soldiers and quickly conveyed important messages. In Britain, these dogs are considered real heroes. Irish Terriers have a unique coat. It protects dogs from scratches and injuries, warms at low temperatures, keeps well on the water. It is thick, has hair that is hard to the touch. Another feature of the coat is the absence of undercoat. For this reason, animals practically do not shed. Due to the lack of shedding, some people with allergies can safely keep such a pet at home. In their homeland, Irish Terriers performed many different functions. They guarded houses and agricultural land, helped shepherds, hunters. But the most interesting thing is that they took on the cat function. These dogs successfully caught rats and mice. They have excellent hearing and a good sense of smell. Thanks to the efforts of the terriers, it was possible to save the crop and food that mice spoiled. The Irish Terrier breed has many unique qualities. One of them is their signature stand. These dogs are known to many hunters precisely because of her. The dog becomes in a characteristic stance during the hunt when he notices a wild animal nearby. Irish Terrier, noticing the target, stretches almost instantly like a string and freezes in this position for a few seconds. This looks very unusual. The history of the breed. The Terrier group includes many varieties of dogs. Irish Terriers are one of the oldest breeds in the group. The ancestors of these animals with a high degree of probability were Black and Tan and Wheaten Terriers. The Black and Tan Terrier is now extinct. The breed was actively developed long before its official introduction. For many years, these dogs lived next to people. Irish Terriers guarded people's homes, participated in hunting or served farmers. Since ancient times, they were considered universal household helpers. Officially, the breed was introduced only in 1875. The dog was brought to a dog show, which was held in Scotland. The dog made an indelible impression on the British, Scottish dog breeders, who recognized the new breed. After their official recognition, Irish dogs quickly became popular. Within 5 years, they were the fourth most popular breed of dog in the UK. In 1881, America recognized the breed. There, the dog also quickly found fans. The Americans were able to appreciate the efficient, obedient and graceful terrier. The peak of the popularity of the breed can be called 1889. Then the dog became a participant in a big scandal related to the need to stop the ears. Terrier owners were able to get a ban on ear cropping, not only for their Irish Terriers, but also for dogs of other breeds. During the war years, these terriers brought great benefits. They searched for the wounded and delivered various parcels. Appearance. Irish Terriers have a strong athletic build. Irish Terrier belongs to the category of medium-sized dogs. The average height at the withers of adults is from 46 to 48 centimeters. The average weight is from 11 to 12 kilograms. The Irish Terrier can in no way be classified as a pocket dog, but nevertheless, subject to regular and proper walking, it may well live in a city apartment, not even too big. The coat of these dogs is of medium length, hard. Such properties of wool allow dogs to stay clean for a long time, since dirt does not stick to their coat. Combing out once a year practically relieves the owners of problems with molting. Their color can be different, red or wheaten. The only striking detail is the ears. They are usually a tone darker than the rest of the body. Distinctive character traits. Irish Terriers have a cheerful disposition. These animals are almost always in a good mood. They are happy to support any idea of their owner. They can become real hunting assistants or just keep company while walking near a pond. The hunting skills of these puppies are innate. They achieve high results both on land and in swamps. Also, the character of this dog can be called independent. Terriers are quite self-willed, bold, and quick-witted from birth. They are true natural leaders. Sometimes dogs try to take leadership positions in their human family. To prevent this from happening, the Irish should be raised from puppyhood. He needs to make it clear who is in charge in the family, and then there will be no problems. Irish Terriers are very loyal pets. They will never betray their owner and family, they will be treated with respect and with great love. However, the friendly disposition of this dog must be earned. On a walk, Terriers love active activities, running. Often these dogs begin to conflict with others. It has to do with the same leadership. The Irishman will always strive to demonstrate his superiority. As already noted, it is necessary to raise an Irish Terrier from puppyhood. It is important to remember that these dogs do not recognize aggression and rudeness. Parenting should be friendly, but persistent. If you show rudeness, then the Terrier will cease to respect his master and may begin to mischief at home. And severe physical punishment can cause rage and aggression in a dog, which is fraught with consequences. Pros and cons of Irish Terriers. Pros. These dogs have become favorites among many dog breeders due to their light, kind disposition. Irish Terriers are always playful, have a good mood, and can support any idea of the owner, whether it's a walk in the forest or a hike in the mountains. Terriers love to walk, run, swim. Every walk is like a holiday for them, especially for those who live in an apartment. They are practically indefatigable, if healthy and fed. During walks, the dog likes to spend time not without benefit. These dogs love to learn new skills and commands. Part of the walk should definitely be given to training. It is a pleasure to train Irish Terriers because they are very smart animals. They quickly grasp the material. The most important thing is to observe one rule: do not use harsh punishments, aggressive methods of education. Versatility is undoubtedly a positive quality of this dog breed. Irish Terriers can be not only companions, but also guards or assistants during the hunt. They bring a lot of benefits. In addition, this breed is very aesthetically attractive. The Irish have a bright red color, a muscular body and an unusually thick coat. Such a pet attracts the views of passers-by. Minuses. The shortcomings of the breed include irascibility. Irish Terrier can often conflict with other dogs during a walk or claim leadership in the family. These shortcomings can be corrected only by early and proper education. Another disadvantage is the constant need for physical activity. It is important for the dog to maintain his athletic form. Maintenance and care. Irish Terriers are not a breed that is chained in the yard of a private house. This dog is quite presentable, has a spectacular exterior. To live, he needs a house with a large fenced plot. These dogs love to run. Also, an Irishman can live in an apartment where he should organize his own corner with a soft, comfortable bed. It is desirable that the apartment is spacious. In general, the care of the Irish Terrier is unremarkable. This dog does not need frequent brushing. It is enough to comb the doggy once every 2 weeks. To keep your pet looking neat, it should be taken to the groomer periodically. The specialist will make the correct shape of the coat and help keep it neat. You can also trim your nails at the groomer. Bathing an Irishman often, or at regular intervals, is not necessary. Their coat does not absorb dirt. Bathing this dog should be only in one case, if it is seriously dirty during a walk. When washing, you need to use the right shampoo for wire-haired dog breeds. After bathing, the dog should dry well. This can take a long time because the wool is very thick. The ears and eyes of the dog need to be wiped systematically. To do this, you can use cotton pads, a soft cloth or special napkins. The cloth can be moistened with warm water or a specialized cleaning lotion. The teeth of the Irish Terrier are naturally white. So that they do not lose their whiteness, you need to brush your teeth once a week with a toothbrush. Health. Irish Terriers are one of the strongest, healthiest dog breeds. In most cases, these dogs do not have genetic pathologies and rarely have other ailments. However, there are still several diseases that can be diagnosed in your pet. So, the most common hyperkeratosis of the paw pads. This is a breed disease. These dogs have growths on their paw pads. Hyperkeratosis of the paw pads does not occur often because for the birth of such puppies, the condition for the presence of a breed disease in both parents must be observed. Also, sometimes among dogs of this breed there is hip dysplasia. To exclude the possibility of dysplasia, you need to carefully study the pedigree of the female and male before mating. Otherwise, the Irishman's joints are healthy. A little less often, various diseases of the eyes, heart, and thyroid gland are detected in dogs. Many of them are curable, others require constant monitoring and prevention. Even less often, representatives of the breed get cancer. The most common diagnosis is melanoma. It is problematic to name the exact cause of cancer in the Irish. However, this is undoubtedly influenced by poor ecology and poor quality nutrition. Allergies are another ailment that Irish Terriers can suffer from. An allergy can be to any of the factors: a product, a smell, a skincare product, or a drug. It is almost impossible to cure allergies. But you can completely stop its manifestations by eliminating the irritating factor. In general, the Irish are strong, hardy, long-lived dogs. They live for about 16 years. Price and how to buy. Depending on the purpose of the purchase, the cost of the puppy will differ. Offspring without the possibility of exhibition and further breeding costs from $600. If there are plans for future puppies as parents, then the price increases by 2 to 3 times. Show-class puppies are even more expensive, and the price depends on the pedigree and what prizes were received by the parents of the puppies at various exhibitions. If you are looking for a show-class puppy, then you need to contact the breeders registered in the Unified International Register of Breeders, where there is a guarantee of pure blood. In this case, a contract of sale must be signed, where all the circumstances are prescribed in order to avoid misunderstandings. Buying a puppy in unreliable places is a huge risk of getting a dog similar to Irish Terrier, but not being it. While the dog is small, it is difficult to understand how the puppy meets the requirements. Outcome. Irish Terriers are very temperamental. They combine a huge number of positive qualities. They are prone to mood swings, but still, most often they are cheerful and active. These dogs need frequent walks, as life without movement is not a joy for them. They are very devoted to their owners, and despite the fact that they are not fighting dogs, they are ready to bravely rush at the enemy at any moment, protecting the person closest to them. Smart and friendly, Irish Terriers have a calmer and more balanced personality than Fox Terriers. However, males are extremely pugnacious. Irish Terriers are very smart, good hunters of rabbits and otters.